Joong Ki caused controversy when he shed tears because of the movie's failure. While Song Hye-kyo's film Dark Nuns lead the box office, the most hateful star of 2024 is Joong Ki, shedding tears but still receiving no sympathy. Joong Ki's act of shedding tears has received a wave of criticism from netizens, causing the actor's reputation to decline further. In recent years, Joong Ki continuously receives negative views from the public. In fact, for many years, the male actor has always been at the top of the list of most hated male stars in showbiz. This year is no exception. At this rate, Joong Ki's career will soon be ruined. However, many opinions say that the cause comes from nowhere but from Joong Ki's show-off mouth that likes to use family stories to polish his name. Like to play the victim? Since its release, Joong Ki's movie Bogota has had extremely dismal box office revenue, far behind the movie Harbin starring Hyun Bin. After more than half a month of release, the number of viewers has only reached over 400,000, and it is likely that it will have to be withdrawn from theaters and switched to online distribution to recoup capital. Although the failure is obvious, the propaganda work must continue. A few days ago, while attending an event at the cinema, Joong Ki suddenly burst into tears because of the dismal box office. Witnessing the deserted theater, actor Lee Sung-min exclaimed, "Without an audience, it's really difficult for actors. Premiering at this time is like asking for death," blaming the film's failure on choosing the wrong release time. Joong Ki, who was sitting next to him, also nodded continuously, then continued, "Although Korean cinema is facing difficulties, the fact that the film was released is already something to be grateful for. I myself have tried harder than ever to promote it, wanting everyone to see the positive side of the film. In the future, I will continue to devote myself to producing works that bring strength to everyone." Many people think that Joong Ki is trying to get tears in exchange for sympathy from the public. When saying these words, Joong Ki's eyes were red and his voice was choked. However, his miserable performance was not well received by Korean netizens, but instead received countless ridicule. "It's even harder for us ordinary people. You guys still get paid for your failed movies. If you return the money, I'll see how pitiful you are. These tears don't make people sympathize. It's because of Joong Ki that I don't watch." Some people even told him to stop acting and go home to give birth to a third child. Joong Ki's sadness is understandable, because besides Bogota, other films he starred in over the past 2 years such as Space Sweepers, Hopeless, Roji Iwan have all failed miserably. Having 4 consecutive flop films is certainly a huge pressure, but shedding tears in front of everyone is not considered appropriate. As Korean netizens said, other people's films also failed but people don't cry. The question is, has Joong Ki lost the favor of the Korean public to this extent? After many years of divorce from Song Hye-kyo, Joong Ki's reputation is increasingly declining. In fact, Joong Ki's image has been greatly affected since the actor publicly announced his marriage to a foreign wife. In 2019, when he and Song Hye-kyo after the divorce, Joong Ki took a series of strong actions, from showing a tough attitude to demolishing the newlywed house. There were even actions that made the public think that the person at fault in this divorce was Song Hye-kyo, and he was just the victim. This caused Song Hye-kyo to be caught up in many negative rumors, and even had false rumors spread. At that time, the male actor himself received a lot of sympathy. In early 2023, Joong Ki announced his remarriage and his wife was pregnant. In June of the same year, the actor's son was born. According to the timeline, Joong Ki was with his current wife just 3 months after divorcing Song Hye-kyo. The public thinks this is a bit too fast. However, Joong Ki has clearly stated that building a family and having children is the biggest goal of his life. So even though they don't completely agree, the public still understands and sends their blessings to the actor. Joong Ki's statement that getting married and having children means losing many job opportunities has been criticized by the public. However, what makes Joong Ki's image worse in the public eye is that the actor shared his feelings about being a father. Specifically, in an interview with Chinese media on the sidelines of the Cannes Film Festival, Joong Ki said that for an artist, becoming a husband or father means losing many job opportunities. But he is not worried about that, because to him, family is always more important than career. Korean netizens were indignant when they heard that. "Didn't you give birth? Why don't you see how much the resources of actresses decrease after getting married and having children? In fact, whether married, divorced or remarried, Song Joong Ki's resources have never been interrupted. The male actor continuously receives male lead roles. From 2023 to 2024 alone, he has played the main role in 4 works. Many people commented that from divorce, marriage, becoming a father, to when the movie failed, Song Joong Ki always acted and spoke as if he was the victim. The problem is that what Song Joong Ki is receiving now is not miserable at all. After the divorce, the one whose reputation was affected was Song Hye-kyo. When the movie failed, Song Joong Ki still received his salary, and when he gave birth, the one who was hurt was not the male actor. Not only that, in reality, Song Joong Ki has never lost a job opportunity. Show off the fact that he often brags about having a wife and children every time he does an interview has also made the public gradually lose sympathy for Song Joong Ki. Typically, in the latest interview promoting the work Bogota, Song Joong Ki could not hide his pride, even showing off a photo of his child to reporters and saying, "I will never forget the feeling of holding my daughter in my arms for the first time. I have become a crazy father for my daughter. I know it's a bit too much, but I really want to show my daughter off to everyone." Song Joong Ki also revealed about learning languages. Spain to not fall behind my wife and children. Those who have raised children will understand. There will come a time when my children will speak English and Spanish better than me. I don't want to fall behind. I want to communicate with my children. So I learn foreign languages. Song Joong Ki's habit of showing off his wife and children makes the public bored. Regarding Song Joong Ki's new shares, many netizens still sarcastically said that the male actor is a show-off, using his wife and children to get attention and gain more fame. In addition to his statements that are considered boastful, Song Joong Ki also has other inexplicable behaviors. He once played golf with Bang Yoon-oh, one of the people who harmed actress Jang Jae-yeon. In 2009, actress Jang Jae-yeon committed suicide after leaving a letter accusing her management company of forcing her to drink and sell sex. Bang Yoon-oh was one of the people on the list she provided. The fact that Song Joong Ki had an affair and even took intimate photos with such a person naturally caused dissatisfaction and suspicion from Korean netizens. From these issues, many people have advised Song Joong Ki that the actor should be more restrained in showing off his family and children. Instead, he should focus more on choosing works and improving his acting